So this is our projectile motion lab, which really sucks because that means that you guys don't get to shoot Nerf guns. Unless you really want to at home, but it takes about 3 people to do this lab, so you might not be able to, unless you have some siblings that you want to get into it. But what we're going to do is we are going to fire a Nerf gun or a Nerf dart from 1 meter above the ground, and I'm going to fire it at an angle. Now, to get a good angle or a good projectile, I need it to be in between 0 and 45 degrees. 45 degrees, it'll, number 1, hit the ceiling. Number 2, then it's too subject to air resistance, okay? So it's going to be less than 45 degrees. And then I have a 1 meter up, so I know my displacement in the Y direction is going to be 1 meters. But to find my displacement in the X direction, that's why we have this really long measuring tape along the floor, and Mr. Unbright over there to figure out where the Nerf gun or the Nerf dart lands, okay? So I'm not going to measure the angle that I'm doing it from. I just need to estimate something in between 0 and 45 degrees, and you are going to calculate the angle. So as long as we know our horizontal displacement, our vertical displacement, and the time it takes, then we're going to be doing all right, okay? So let's see how well we can do this. So Mr. Ottenbright's going to be ready to figure out where it lands. Mr. Sogi is going to be ready to time, okay? And 3, 2, 1.
I've got 13.1, approximately 13.12 meters. The 2 is really an estimate.
And we got the time?
1.45 seconds.
1.45 seconds, okay. And we are going to do that 2 more times. And our vertical displacement is always going to be at 1 meter, so that's going to be a nice controlled variable. And then we'll get a set of data that you guys can use to calculate things like the angle that we're throwing. Not throwing it, but projectiling it at. And you're going to figure out the horizontal velocity and the vertical velocity and the total velocity of the Nerf dart. Good luck.